Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Movie Star Entrepreneur Show. I am your host, Marshall Wayne. I lately have been making a lot of logos. I was going to say yogos. I like doing it. For one, it's just good practice. It's like a nerdy practice pastime instead of watching TV. I just think it's fun to play around in Photoshop, see what I can figure out, see a movie poster and then try to replicate that. Or put myself on a movie cover like you saw my Tom Cruise one maybe. The Esquire thing, I thought that was pretty fun. I just did it in front of a green screen and I don't know, that was kind of neat. So I put these out. I did one of this, or abstract things, like I made myself have branches and then I molded myself into this tree trunk that was pretty neat. So it's a little weird but fun and cool. So recently, I often have people that I know from my original hometown in Chetek, Wisconsin, that ask, hey, could you do something for our business or a charity or something like that? And I always do, just because I just want to help out friends just for free, just to do a cool thing. It's a good friend bonding experience. So the latest one I did was for the Chetek Fire Department. This town has a population of 2,000 people. So they're putting on this polar plunge, you know, jumping into the ice. If you are not from up north, you don't know what I'm talking about, but they cut a hole in the ice and then people jump in and you get pledges for a charity. You know, it's just for a good cause. So I made this logo that you see here. I like it, a little fireman sort of thing. He's holding the Chetek Fire Department logo and the breast cancer ribbon. So they're going to raise money for the Chetek Fire Department and the breast cancer simultaneously with this event. So I put both of those things in there, and then I thought, we can't call it the polar plunge, which is a Special Olympics term. You can only use that if you're raising money for the Special Olympics. But the fire and ice plunge, fire department ice, I thought that was kind of a cool ring. And then putting out the fire on breast cancer. So I think it's pretty catchy. I like it. And the committee in Chetek likes it. So, and then I posted it to my friend Facebook and all the people are pretty excited. So I like it. I also do a lot of free stuff just for people that I meet on the internet. But the shitty thing there is, it says a lot about you if you're an entrepreneur. And then the first thing you ask is if someone can do something for you for free. I do it, but then I think a certain way towards you. It's highly unlikely that I'll ever do a big favor for you after you ask me that. If you did something for me first and then needed a favor, that's a cool little reciprocity play, right? But if you just come to me and say, hey Marshall, I could really use a logo and I know you know how to do them, as if I don't have shit to do, you know? Like right now I'm in the middle of 2 launches. This is my own launch and then another launch for a client who's paying me pretty significant sum, and then this is not on top of my own business that I run in my currency market that I actually need to run. And then when people come to me and say, hey, can you just do a logo for me, like I'll flip you a few dollars, it's like, fuck off. You know what, I'll do it because I'm the sort of guy that'll do it, but fuck you. You know, if you ever need a big thing, sorry about the rant, but this is something to talk about. If you're one of these people, let it be known that I know who you are, and I don't like you very much. It's just a dick move, and I have better things to do. Like I said, I'll do it, but you're never going to get anything big out of me, and I don't really want to know you in person. It's just not a good way to operate. And if you're a guy operating that on Facebook, you know, I suppose you're that sort of guy in person, and I probably wouldn't like you there either. So, if you want something done by somebody, pay them. Because if somebody comes to me and says, Marshall, I like your work, I'd really like to pay you for what you do, I like that person. But if somebody comes to me and says, Marshall, I like your work, could you do something for me? I don't like that person. It just, there's something not right about that. So, sorry about the rant. This wasn't meant to be a rant originally, but I realized how much that has bothered me. So, whatever. in your own life, it's good to do things for free for people because it's a good reciprocity play. It's just being a good person. But if you're the guy that just mooches, you're on the other side of that, and that's not that good. And now if you're doing a give and take, that's awesome. You can do some giving to that person, they can give some back to you. Then there doesn't need to be an exchange of money. It can be a bartering system like in the old days. So anyway, if any of you do need logos done, let me know. I would do them for you for free, but you'll know how I'll feel towards you. I get them done really quick because I know how to do these things. It's what I do. So see you guys.